tips and updates. Tips and updates. All right. I'm making, as a visionary elder, a couple assignments, particularly to our presiding bishop. Our presiding bishop need certain helps and assistance to more efficiently and to get the kind of help and sustenance to do the work of God effectively. And just 3 little assignments I want to make, and these assignments will go for a year. I want to assign Reverend J. Huffman as executive assistant to the presiding bishop. Who's the executive assistant? Let me explain. In most churches, they refer to this person as personal assistant, but we do not use that term, personal assistant. So, executive assistant, the person who pays attention, close attention to the needs in the ministry that the presiding bishop carries and assist him in whatever way to get it done. The next one, assignment to the presiding bishop, is an armor bearer. Who's an armor bearer? Is a person, is just like the executive assistant, but is the male. He's there ready to help. These things have been going on throughout Harvest Army, but we have not said much about it. Just the same thing, but this is the male person who will be assisting him in every area where that's relevant. Then we have, okay, and this person, the armor bearer that we'll be assigning, is Overseer Bailey, Overseer S. Bailey. And remember, when we make these assignments, we are making assignments of people who we see already kind of doing it, or love it, or just want to do it. Then the third person is security. Security, just one for now, Brother Jarl Ranglin. So these 3 people will be paying close attention to the presiding bishop to assist him. I know other people are assisting him, but we just want to make this official. If you need more clarification, then you can talk to the general office. I also want to remind us that the office of the presiding bishop is the highest office in administration. And we have to be very careful to show the level of respect that's necessary. One of the reasons why I'm still here is to protect the respect and the honor to the office of the presiding bishop, similar to Moses, who was there for a while to do the same thing to Joshua. Moses made sure that the people listened to Joshua. Moses made sure that the people respect Joshua. And he did things in public for them to do just that. So that's my job right now. And you don't want, in different situations, we may want our presiding bishop to make a decision in our favor, and that's okay. But do not utilize intimidation and manipulation. That's witchcraft. Do not utilize intimidation nor manipulation to get our top leader to move in our direction, even if it's a good direction. Be humble. Be humble. Do not bring up things of his past. You're not allowed to do that. The Lord rebuke you. You're not allowed to bring up things of his past. I'm not even talking about bad things. You're not allowed to do that. Be humble in the way you deal with our most senior leader. We're not going to allow that. Some folks misunderstand the calmness of the visionary elder. That will not be allowed. Doesn't matter who you are. There must be respect. No intimidation. Make your point and ask. And secondly, if an individual is trying to talk to our presiding bishop, and it's about any leader, yes, but the presiding bishop, and you are not a part of that dialogue, you are not allowed to go into it without permission from the presiding bishop. And if you have done that, the Lord rebuke you. And as the visionary elder, you know, I don't run around looking for mistakes and whatever, but if I see it, it will be dealt with. The next time any of these things that has been announced or has been said, done, the necessary administrative action will be applied. All right. I just want to also remind us, we're still on tips and updates. I also want to remind us that since the mission and the movement started in Central Florida, up to this day, there are no members assigned at any of the missions. Everything is still a mission. Do not pressure the ministry or the move to begin to try to assemble members into churches. There are no members at any church. Whenever we show up at any branch, we are members of that branch. If the choir is going to sing, everybody who sings on the choir go up. If we may say, okay, we're going to have the choir for the Harvest Army Bible Church. Every choir member in the audience, those who mainly go to the city, or mainly go to Kissimmee, or mainly go to Tampa, or mainly go to Fort Lauderdale. No, you are expected to be on the choir. And it's okay to still say Bible Church Choir or Revival City Choir. It's okay, but they are not members of any local choir. Don't try to do that. That's not allowed until further notice. Don't try to do that. Don't try to take the move of God in Florida your way, no matter who you are. Don't try to do it. It may appear that we have a blind eye to it, but we see it, we don't allow it. What God is doing in Central Florida is very unusual, and it has to be approached with care and prayer. We don't just run and just do things because it's done this way in another part of the country, or we want it because it benefits us. No, there are no assignments, neither members, no choir members, or whatever. You know, the choir can go up there to sing. I'm going to show up one time on the choir. When the choir sings, I'm going to show up. And you can't tell me which church I am. I'm going to show up. Glory to God. So I just wanted to give you this. Let me see if there's any more tips and updates. Yes. So that's about it. Stand, everybody. My God. So remember, do not cross the line. God demands that of me as the visionary elder. I don't care who we are. We do not cross the line of respect and honor to the most senior leader in the move of God. No matter whether it's number 2 or number 3 or number 4 or number 100. Do not cross the line. And those who have crossed the line, the Lord rebuke you. I have to rebuke you. And those who try to step into dialogue without permission, the Lord rebuke you. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Whoever has ever done it, don't do it again. And we are, the presiding bishop, those who work with him, we know we have others who work with him, like the general secretary. The general secretary is the first person who is released and authorized to attend to the ministry of the presiding bishop. And then you have the executive assistant, Reverend J. Hoffman, and you have the armor bearer, Overseer S. Bailey, and security, Brother Jarl Ranglin. Time to arise and go beyond. Lift up your voice, sound the alarm. The war
marching on the highways and hedges.